Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to my class. Here I would like to give you explanation about TOEFL listening. This session is we would like to discuss about the skill one of the short dialogue. Yeah, the skill one is focused on the last line. Before we go to the focus on the last line, I would like to review what will we learn in the listening section. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in a TOEFL test we have three sections: listening section, written in structure expression, and then reading. Yeah, in this section we would like to discuss and study about listening section. We will have short dialogue, long conversation, and long talks. In this time, I would like to explain you about short dialogue. Short dialogue at least has 10 or 13 skills, yeah, that should be mastered by people who would like to join in the TOEFL test. Okay, now let's go to the skill 1 in the short dialogue. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the skill 1 of short dialogue is focused on the last line. The short dialogues involve conversation between two people. It's followed by a questions. It is important to understand that the answer to this type of question is most often, but not always, found in the last line of the conversations. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give you the example of focus on the last line. How to find the answer of the test. For example, on the recording you hear, Billy really made a big mistake this time. Yes, he forgot to turn in his receipt paper. What does the woman say about Billy? In your textbook or on the computer screen you read, it was the first time he made a mistake. He forgot to write his paper. He turned in the paper in the wrong place, and he didn't remember to submit his assignment. Of course, because we have to focus on the last line or on the second speaker of the conversation, woman, we have, yes, he forgot to turn in his receipt paper. We have to focus on the forgot to turn in his receipt paper. So the correct answer is he didn't remember to submit his assignment. Yeah, because he didn't remember has similar meaning with he forgot to turn in his receipt paper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that you have to do in TOEFL test is focus on the last line. Yeah. Okay, we have strategy how to focus on the last line. The first one, the last line of the dialogue probably contains the answer to the questions. The second, listen to the first line of the dialogue. If you understand it, that's good. If you don't understand it, don't worry, because it probably does not contain the answer. Remember, if you do not understand on the first line, it's okay, it doesn't matter, because usually the first conversation does not contain the answer. And the third, be ready to focus on the last line of the dialogue, because it probably contains the answer. Repeat the last line in your mind as you read through the answer in the text. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the strategy of skill 1 in answering short dialogue. I hope all of you guys understand about that. Okay, now let's go to the exercise. In this exercise, you should focus on the last line of the dialogue. Read the questions and then choose the best answer to that question. Remember that you can probably answer the question easily with only the last line. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the number 1. Number 1 we have, can you tell me if today's matinee is a comedy, romance, or western? I have no idea. What does the woman mean? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all we have to do is focus on the second line. Woman said that she has no idea. I have no idea. It means that what is the answer? She has strong ideas about the movie. She prefers comedy or western. She doesn't like today's matinee. She does not know. Yes, the answer is D. She does not know because she explained that I have no idea. Okay, good. Okay, now let's go to number 2. Was anyone at home at Barb's house when you went there to deliver the package? I rang the bell, but no one answered. What does the man imply? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go focus on the last line. The man said that he rang the bell, but no one answered. What does it mean? Let's go. A. Bob answered the bell. The house was probably empty. The bell wasn't in the house. The house doesn't have a bell. What will be the possible answer? Yes, the answer is B. The house was probably empty because the man rang the bell, but no one answered. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's so good. Okay, now let's go to number 3. You just got back from the interview from the internship. How do you think it went? I think it's highly unlikely that I got a job. What does the man suggest? Okay, now let's go. Focus on the second line. I think it's highly unlikely that I got the job. What does it mean? I think it's highly unlike, yeah? You know what does it mean, unlike? Okay, now let's go to the answer. It's unlikely that he'll go to the interview. He thinks he'll be recommended for a high-level job. The interview was apparently quite unsuccessful. He had an excellent interview. What do you like? What do you think about that? You just got back from the interview from the internship. How do you think it went? I think it's highly unlikely that I got the job. Unlikely. What is unlikely? It's different with likely. It means that alright, yeah. The interview was apparently quite unsuccessful. So he said that highly unlikely, it means that the interview was apparently quite unsuccessful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the skill 1. Focus on the second line and focus on the second conversations. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of skill 1 of short dialogue. Please continue to skill 2. Thank you so much for your attention. See you to the next video.